How scary was that for you guys?
I'm 46 years old. I've never been through anything like that in my life. It's very scary.
Well, glad you guys are safe and nothing happened to you all.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Janice, right now crews are responding to a fatal fire here in Woodstock at Cedar Ridge Apartments. Tuscaloosa Police is working a apartment shooting. I'm going to step to the side to give you a closer look here. Investigators say a passed out woman was found in the back seat of who they call a fake Uber driver's car. You know, our chief meteorologist, J.P. Dice, really talked about those strong winds, and you can see the aftermath and the result from that today. And I want you to get a very good look of this damage in downtown Aliceville. We're going to go to the scene at Creekwood Village Apartments. This is actually where the officer-involved shooting happened. Check car seats like this to make sure they're buckled in properly, and you can tell sometimes the kids don't like it. You can still find cracks and several potholes like this one. Some of the kids are here bright and early packing some of these backpacks. What you're looking at is one of more than a dozen cars damaged here in the Carroll Acres subdivision. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas here in Tuscaloosa anyway, right? The Tetzel Trail is open. Well, we've only got one person, a Bama fan, as you can see, getting ready to donate some blood. 3 out of the 7 that they're working to rescue are children as well, trapped in those homes. So lots of organization here. We're going to show you a little bit about what's going on. Tell folks exactly how they can get this today.
Well, it's free if you have Medicare.
Fred, when are we going to get some spring weather? It's cold out there.
Well, can you wait like 6 hours?
Okay.
Okay. If you...
Walker will join us in studio during our 7:30 half hour of the show, so stay tuned. We've got a lot of questions to ask, of course. You are from the Magic City.
Yes,
She's
I'm
from
from
Birmingham, y'all.
Birmingham.
South Florida college student busts a move after being late to class. That's right, the professor makes the kids dance as a punishment for tardiness. Our new series, The Southern Weekend, sets out to inspire your weekend plans with food, fun, and travel experiences. What a kind thing to do there. Officer Olson also brought Troy a lock to hopefully keep his new bike from getting stolen. Just a really bizarre story. Jefferson County deputies say they arrested a naked man who had a bag of crack cocaine stuck in his ear. Now to news developing this morning in Birmingham. At least one person has been shot at an apartment complex in central Birmingham. Looking forward to that warm-up, that's for sure.
Yeah, me too.
Senator Doug Jones is making his mark in our nation's capital. He delivered his first speech on the Senate floor late last month.
Fox 6 News.
Awesome. Stay tuned next for Animal Atlas. Have a good Sunday.
When you grabbed this, I could have shot you.
Threats
You know how stupid you are?
and insults from 2 Tuscaloosa police officers were caught on body camera footage while they were arresting 22-year-old Jasmine Shepard.
I got bruises. You know, it wasn't supposed to go like that, you know. It was like I just was trying to ask them what was going on.
Shepard was pulled over for leaving the scene of an accident on McFarland Boulevard.
You know why I stopped you?
She expected to just get a ticket.
Driver's license, proof of insurance.
The officer waited about 20 seconds for her to reply, but before she could, she was asked to step outside of the car.
Have you lost your freaking mind?
That's when things escalated, and there was a struggle with not only the arresting officer, but the officer that came to assist.
Y'all are hurting me, you know, just begging and pleading, you know. Now they put your hand behind your back.
You can see on this viral cell phone video of the arrest, officers hitting Shepard with a baton. But it's the violent words used that really upset the police chief.
I was disappointed in the officers. I was disgusted by what I saw, what I heard, and I was embarrassed by it.
Both officers are on desk duty as a disciplinary board reviews their case. But groups like the NAACP are calling more action be taken now.
It is our right to demand that these officers be removed from office and not be trusted to have an encounter with public safety again.
The police chief says the department is thinking about dropping Shepard's charges altogether. I spoke to Dr. Bentley here at his dermatology clinic. He's practicing again and offering free skin cancer screenings tomorrow. He also shared with me what life after being governor is like. At first, the former Alabama governor was reluctant to talk to me.
I don't trust y'all.
You don't
know
try.
that.
What do you mean, y'all?
Y'all, the press.
The press.
I mean, the way y'all have treated me over the past.
He's talking about the media coverage surrounding his pleading guilty to campaign and ethics violations in connection to his relationship with former aide Rebecca Mason. You like it back in Tuscaloosa? Do people recognize you?
I'm the most recognized person in the state of Alabama.
But after letting him know I was more interested in what life after being governor is like, Dr. Bentley warmed up to me.
I was in Birmingham yesterday. Everywhere I would go yesterday, you'd hear people yelling, "There's the governor, there's the governor."
When he moved back to Tuscaloosa, he describes how welcoming everyone was.
People all wanted their picture made. People have been just fantastic. People have been really sweet to me.
Bentley dove right back into his dermatology work, and hosting this free skin cancer screening, he says, is a good start.
One of the things that I noticed when I came back and went into practice, there was a tremendous uptick in the number of skin cancers that I saw. And so I'm back serving where I can serve the most right now. So it's been great.
The former governor was required to do 100 hours of community service since his sentence. Is this part of the court order of community service too, or?
I could probably use it for that, but that's not why we're doing it.
I'm feeling no handcuffs, nothing on me. I'm free to hug my family.
A long overdue emotional reunion for 63-year-old Alice Johnson and her loved ones. Johnson was serving a life sentence for a nonviolent 1997 drug offense.
A woman who has never met me, who has embraced my story.
Kim Kardashian visited the White House asking President Trump for her release.
Kim told me when she left that White House meeting that no matter how this turns out, that she will never stop fighting for me until I come home.
To her surprise, she got the call she'd been praying for, not knowing she'd be leaving inside those prison walls for good.
I heard Kim Kardashian's voice, and she was the one who told me that it had happened, that I was free, that I was going to rejoin my family.
When you stop and think about how many thousands of inmates there are, and so for her to have this happen, it's like she won the lottery.
Criminal attorney Michael Upton tells me the White House needs a task force for cases like these.
I hope that they will, start searching for more Alice Johnsons and find the people who really are serving way more time than they need to.
Johnson doesn't plan on ever wasting her new beginning.
I think I'm gonna pull off my shoes and shout all over Memphis. They're gonna have to catch me for running.
Go K-Ivy! Go K-Ivy!
She's excited because the governor signed the new autism bill into law.
It's been a 5-year fight.
A fight they won. Now the arts and autism family, well, can celebrate.
Research backs that early intervention works.
Now that lawmakers actually understand that, what's next for the center?
Hopeful that we're going to be able to provide more therapies here at Arts and Autism because of this coverage. The parents are excited.
Therapies like occupational therapy, speech, and language pathology. Alabama's one of the last 5 states that didn't require insurance companies to cover those autistic services. Shake, shake, shake. Arts and Autism staff hope the remaining 4 states follow suit.
The realization of a dream for us, to finally have our kids be seen and heard and treated like they matter. These kids can become contributors. They can become leaders. They can become part of society.